So there's two screws that are really tricky to see that hold the machine down into the base of the case. They're sort of tucked in right there. So if you just unscrew those, of course it helps if you have a very old antique screwdriver to do this sort of work. Something magical about that. Once you get these suckers unscrewed, the back of the machine is just sort of slotted in, and so you can tug this baby forward and it will just pop off that back section. Oh boy, so we can see here, this thing is pretty gross. It's like some mold and stuff, and then these are the old feet, so you can see that they're absolutely petrified, like crusty. They're like, I can't even break it, it's so hard. So we're gonna get that off. Just gonna move this whole thing out of the way, tip it on its back end here, and so we've got these beautiful replacements here. These replacements are just spec'd out, perfect fit. Might even need a set of pliers to pull this apart. There's one. Like, who wants this all over their desk, on their cabinet? It's just gross. The nice thing with these machines is that once they're gone over and cleaned up, they're a very snappy and fun to use little machine. I'm pretty sure that Hemingway used this exact same model when he was doing some, you know, semi-famous or famous writing back in the days. Don't quote me on this, but I think a couple years ago, his actual Underwood 3-bank sold at auction in the States for like $250,000. It's good to see. I mean, if you're into collecting typewriters, it's always nice to know that they may have some significant value one day, or at least you can write like Hemingway. If you don't have $250,000, you can always buy a much cheaper one and enjoy the same experience that he had. Sort of walk a mile in your favorite writer's footsteps. Another thing that these machines, again, always seem to need, aside from the feet, is the rest of the rubber. Because after like 80 years of a machine drying out or sitting in a dank basement or somewhere, it's just normal. I mean, if you can imagine old cars, like, have you ever seen an old car where they pull it out of a barn and they go, tires are great, let's just start driving, and they don't have to change anything? I mean, it just doesn't happen. So you can sort of come to expect that if you're tinkering with old typewriters, anything, you know, pre-war or maybe 1950s or earlier, it's gonna need to have some replacement parts. I mean, I've sort of dabbled in all the different generations of typewriter, and I find that these old ones are some of the nicest ones. Just the style, and you sort of imagine what was happening in the world at that time in history and project yourself there while you're using the typewriter. Anyway, thanks for watching, and check out our other videos. If you need any help, hit us up.